Hello everyone. In today's video I'm going to talk about a gym tip. I'm going to explain a gym tip from a friend of mine which told me this tip. And this is when it's mainly for strong people who, for example, have maxed out on a machine or the gym. So you've progressed a lot, or you already were doing high weight and you've reached the limit of the machine. And basically what it means is, you still want to work on that muscle, right? And the way to do it, the way he explains that he does it, is to improve the technique and form even more and more and more and more, which sometimes can be hard because sometimes you can have already pretty good technique. But usually if you're maxing out on the machine, in most cases, you'll realize that it's bad. For example, when you actually notice it, it can make you realize that your form was bad. Him, my friend, I don't know, but he reduced the weight one level. For example, if it's these machines where you put this kind of stick in the hole to define the weight, he reduced it one level to really focus on that form. And yeah, that's the main idea. It's to sometimes notice that by having a high weight and by increasing weight, that your form got worse, and to basically focus on form and to really doing like that good intensity, not like doing the reps at the right speed, even just really focus on the details, attention to detail, because that's what you've got to be doing once you reach those high weights. And attention to detail can make a high weight so much harder than doing it in another way, if that makes sense. Like if you're doing 5 kilos, doing it in a way or in another might not make a difference noticeably, but if it's with much higher weights, it will make more difference. And obviously after that, once you really maximized what you think is everything, it's obviously tough because you don't have more weight, but there could be a strategy. This is something I figured out by seeing someone do it at the gym, which is in these machines where you place that stick to put it in the hole, which defines the weight, right? There's many plates and you can stick it in. The strategy could be to put a plate on the actual stick, like insert it, and then putting the stick, so it adds that extra weight of the plate. If you really want to regulate and tailor to your exact weight that you want, you can maybe put obviously you can put a big dumbbell, not dumbbell, a big plate there, I think. You'd have to see if that works out for you, and that obviously the machine is still safe and it works well. It's not something that the machine is supposed to do, but I did see like someone put like a small plate there and it worked fine. It's probably just a technique which is pretty useful if you want to increase it by a tad bit more. Or in this case, it could also be just to help your progressive overload. If you really struggling to go from like one level to another, maybe add a small plate to close the gap easier. So yeah, that's it. I hope those tips will serve you in the future. Thank you for watching.